At this time, I'm going to call to order the regular scheduled meeting for February 21st, 2013 of the Town of Florence Planning and Zoning Commission. Mr. O'Gean, can you take roll, please?
Yes, I will. Chairman Woolley,
Present.
Vice Chair Patrick,
Present.
Commissioner Petty,
Present.
Commissioner Anderson,
Present.
Commissioner Reed.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Would you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
The next agenda item for this evening is going to be the discussion, approval, or disapproval of the minutes for the special meeting conducted on October 4th, 2012, and the regular meeting conducted on November 15th, 2012. Have you all had an opportunity to review both of these sets of minutes?
Yes.
Do you have any corrections or concerns on these minutes?
No.
With no corrections or concerns on these minutes, I'll accept a motion to approve both.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the special meeting conducted October 4th, 2012, and the regular meeting conducted November 15th, 2012.
I'll second it.
I have a motion on the floor to approve the meeting minutes for October 4th, 2012, November 15th, 2012. The motion made this evening by Commissioner Petty and seconded by Commissioner Patrick. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Those minutes have been approved.
Thank you.
Next agenda item for this evening will be agenda item number 5. This is under new business, case number PZC 0313-design review. This is the design review on the Florence Superstop convenience store at the southeast corner of Diversion Dam Road and Pinal Parkway, Florence, Arizona.
Chairman, Vice Chair, Commission, tonight, Heath Reed, our senior planner, is going to take this presentation and give you a presentation.
Good evening, Chairman, Vice Chair, and Commissioners. I'd like to talk about the Florence Superstop case PZC 0313-DR. First, this is a site plan of the Superstop. It's a gas station, a convenience store, and a car wash located at the southeast corner of Diversion Dam Road and Pinal Parkway, Highway 79. It sits on 1.52 acres of land and is currently zoned B2, which is highway business commercial, which allows the facility as a principal permitted use. The parking requirements within the site, they are met under the code, and also there are 2 handicap spaces to meet the ADA requirements. Grading landscaping meets the town requirements, and also there's 2 access points. One on the west side that is off of Pinal Parkway, and one on the north that's adjacent to the car wash at Diversion Dam Road. This is the facade, shows all 4 corners of the convenience store, which is a 4,141 square foot building. It shows multiple different colors. The architectural style of the building, which is a Southwest Territory architectural theme, varying heights and materials. It creates a visual interest to the building, and also complements the character of the town. Some of the colors that they do have is a caramel apple, light beige, blue shutters, just to name a few. Next is the car wash, which actually sits north of the convenience store. It's a 1,414 square foot facility. It has 2 entry points, one on the east side, one on the west side, which is an enter and exit. To access this, the car wash, the driveway is on the south side of the building, and the east side of the building. It allows for circulation of traffic flow within the site. Last is the fuel canopy, talking about the building wise. It's 17 feet in height, has 6 fueling stations, 6 stations with 12, we'll have 12 pumps. So a pump on each side, a typical type of gas station. Last, the signs. This is the facade of the building at the front, the convenience store. It is in compliance with town code. And here's the monument sign. It has a digital readout for fuel prices. It also is set back from the corner, and will meet, all signage will be in conformance with town codes. Please ignore the fuel prices. Yeah. So staff finds that the request is in compliance with the applicable town codes and recommends approval of the design review case of PZC 0313DR, the Florence Superstop, excuse me. Any questions for staff concerning this case? I'd like to address them now.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
On the floor plan, says sheet 1 of 1 by D&M Engineering. It shows a convenience store, says finished floor, $1483.50.
Can you please repeat that?
That's a finished floor. That's a finished floor elevation, not the square footage.
Okay, what's that mean?
That's relating to its location above the for foot level, for floodplain elevation.
You're looking at the engineering drawing?
It's the true elevation of height.
The true elevation of that building. Yeah.
Okay, it's the elevation. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. But I guess I have one other question then, and that's about the storage tanks. There's no mention of storage tanks or any requirements, or there's quite a deal with EPA and ADEQ about storage tanks requirements, gas fuels.
Can you please come up here?
Yes, sir. State your name for the record also, please.
My name is Richard Couch. I'm one of the owners of Ray's Ranch Investors and one of the owners of the new store. Your question about underground storage tanks, yes, there's going to be 2 of them. One is 15,000 gallons and one is 12,000 gallons. And we normally split, it's called a split on the 12, and we put 6,000 gallons of premium and 6,000 gallons of diesel in it. The premium is then blended with unleaded, and that's how you get mid-grade. And one minor correction on the dispensers. There's actually 6 fuel dispensers fueling from both sides, so there's 12 fueling points, but only 6 dispensers. As far as the tanks themselves and the lines are all double wall fiberglass. The installation is overseen and approved by ADEQ and the State Fire Marshal. We carry pollution insurance, should that ever happen. We don't have any current leaking underground storage tank issues in our company. So it's all done, and from a concern standpoint, that's probably the least of the concerns on a convenience store site currently, based on the constructions and the care that they take in putting it in.
Thank you.
You bet.
Do you have any further questions?
I just have one. How about traffic congestion? Problem there? All of a sudden, you've got, everybody from the prisons coming out, and now you've got a gas station there, outside of the usual self-serve questions. A self-serve gas station about people putting fuel in their own tanks, and there's kind of a move in some cities to ban self-service gas stations, but it's not in the smaller cities. It's in the things over 100,000. Mm-hmm. But I guess the only question I really have is, it seems like it could be some traffic problems. I don't know.
Well, the good thing is it's one of the busiest intersections in town, and will be one of the busiest corners in town. The bad thing is it will be one of the busiest corners in town. So, Commissioner, Chairman, members of the Commission, we'll be addressing that in a variety of ways. Number one, they've recently submitted a traffic impact analysis, so we'll be evaluating, and ADOT will be evaluating as well, their driveways, the design of their driveways, the potential need for deceleration lanes, analysis of left turning movements, conflicting turning movements. This is on a state highway, so everything on 79 is subject to the ADOT process. I think they're pretty good with the site because that driveway is established, and they've minimized the number of driveways on 79, so you don't have a driveway for every single business. They're trying to share driveways for the shopping center. On Diversion Dam Road, we have several things going on. Number one, Ken Barber is the owner of the property. He's already worked with us to dedicate right-of-way and provide funding to help with road improvements. And so in conjunction with the development of the store, there will be the town doing a improvement project on Diversion Dam Road from 79, probably back to Bowling Road. So the road will be improved, and there'll be added lanes for turning. There's a lot of turning coming out of that intersection. And also we hope that in conjunction with this, or certainly no later than the end of the year, ADOT will be working with us to finally get that signal in at that location. So between the road improvements on Diversion Dam and the signalization, some other improvements that might be warranted by the traffic analysis, we should be in a much better position there. But it's going to be a very busy corner. We note obviously this will be the first at least operational car wash in town for quite some time. So that in itself is pretty exciting. And the square footage of the convenience store, about 4,100 square foot. So you're doubling or more than doubling any convenience store that's in town today. So it will be very busy, but there will be a substantial improvements that will be made, including signalization soon.
And that all takes part of process through Public Works, correct?
Through Public Works and also ADOT, because we have the state highway involved. And to the greatest extent possible, we want to coordinate as much of that as we can. But whatever we do, we know we definitely want to work with Richard and the folks here to get this facility up and running as soon as possible. We believe it's a vital development on that corner.
Do I have any further questions? I do have one for the applicant.
Okay.
You probably could answer it as well, I'm sure. Have you seen the 15 staff recommendations that have been set forth?
Yes, I have.
Do you concur with those 15
I do. We have no
recommendations?
problem with those.
Okay, thank you very much.
You bet.
If I have no further questions, I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the design review for case PZC-03-13-DR.
I second.
I have a motion on the floor this evening to approve the design review on case number PZC 03-13- design review on the Florence Superstop convenience store. Motion this evening was made by Commissioner Petty and seconded by Commissioner Anderson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This design review has been approved. Next agenda item for this evening will be the call to the public. Call to the public on public comments on issues within the jurisdiction of Planning and Zoning Commission. Individual commission members may respond to criticism made, may ask the staff to review a matter raised, or may ask that the matter be put on a future agenda. At this time, I open the call to the public. In the absence of the public, I will close the call to the public and move on to the next agenda item, which is number 7, which is call to the commission. Commissioner Reed?
No, I have
Commissioner
nothing.
Puttrick?
I have nothing.
Commissioner Anderson?
Yes, I asked for a discussion about the sign, and told it to be on the agenda tonight, the last meeting.
What sign? We can't hear you.
I asked at the last meeting about the sign at the bank,
Okay.
and I won't ask the question because I was told I couldn't ask the question as you'd been on the agenda tonight.
Okay, sir.
Commissioner Petty? And I have nothing either. With that, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn tonight's meeting at 6:15.
I'll second.
I have a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:15 made by Commissioner Petty, seconded by Commissioner Puttrick. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is now adjourned.